We all know that Wayne Gretzky and Mariolemieux are two of the greatest players to ever play in the NHL, and when we talk about these two, there's always the question of who people like more. Now, I never got to watch either of these two play because I was born in 2000, Wayne Gretzky retired in 1999, and Mariolemieux retired in 2005, but I didn't watch hockey back then. So if people ever ask me who I like between the two, I would just go off based off what I know about them and their careers. Wayne Gretzky is called the Great One for a reason. He holds numerous NHL records and has had a career that literally no one can ever match. You look at all the players that the Edmonton Oilers had back in that day and the players that Wayne Gretzky played with. You know, we're talking about Mark Messier, Yari Curry, Paul Coffey, Grant Fuhr. The list goes on. Like, he had so many good players around him. Then you look at Mariolemieux, and for the first start of his career, he was really the only talent the Pittsburgh Penguins had. Then later on in the 90s, you know, guys came in, you know, like Jaromir Jagr and Brian Trottier and Ron Francis. The start of Mariolemieux's career, he carried the team single-handedly. You also can't forget about the fact that Mariolemieux had Hodgkin's disease, and despite that, he didn't let that stop him from winning 2 Stanley Cups and having a fantastic career. So if you asked me who I like between Wayne Gretzky and Mariolemieux, I would definitely say Mariolemieux, and here's why. Even though Wayne Gretzky was the greatest player to ever play in the NHL, and he won 4 Stanley Cups and set NHL records that'll never be broken, he had a lot of talent surrounding him, whereas you look at Mariolemieux, he was, you know, really the only talent that the Pittsburgh Penguins had. Now, I got nothing against Wayne Gretzky, and obviously you can't ignore the career that he had, but also the fact that Mariolemieux played his entire career with one team, that being the Pittsburgh Penguins, is quite rare. Another question that, you know, sometimes gets asked when you talk about these two is that if Mariolemieux didn't get Hodgkin's disease and all the injuries that he had in his career, would he have been better than Wayne Gretzky? And my opinion, the answer is yes. But like I said before, I've never seen any of these guys play, but based off learning about them and their careers from the time I started watching hockey, I would choose Mariolemieux over Wayne Gretzky any day of the week.